Hey everybody, I'm Amy.
I'm Dan.
And we are the Hustle Couple coming at you today with Wednesday's Daily Grind.
Right, and we're trying to get it done early today.
We have a film job to do this afternoon, producing a documentary something or another.
Yeah.
I don't know, we got the call, so we're going to take it. If you don't know, if you're new here, we're full-time resellers out of Dallas, Texas, but we also do music, design, film, theater, TV, whatever, all the things.
We're spread out all over the place.
So sometimes we have other jobs, and I don't want you to think we make all of our income from reselling, because we don't. We dabble in other areas.
But we do put in full-time hours for
More
sure.
than full-time hours.
Yes.
Okay. Today, we're doing Fabric February continues.
Yes.
I don't have any examples today. We're in a big hurry, but I have a lot of information to just give you.
So get your notepad and start taking notes, people.
Some of the stuff less notey, but there are some things on it that I think will help you, especially about cleaning.
Okay.
We're going to talk about specialty animal hair today.
I'm sorry, what?
We're going to talk about cashmere, mohair, alpaca, angora, and camel hair.
All right.
These are the specialty fibers that are used to make wool, and that are woven to make items that are usually blended with wool.
There you go.
Okay. But they are animal fibers, and I'm going to tell you from which animals they come because a lot of people don't know.
That's true. I mean, before I had no idea beforehand. That's for sure.
So we're going to start with the illustrious cashmere.
Yes.
We hear about it all the time in the reselling world. It's kind of people's love to pick it up. I hate to pick it up, but other people love to pick it up, so we're going to talk about why.
Yes.
Cashmere comes from a goat. It's goat hair.
Is it really?
It really is. It started in Kashmir, India, and now the finest cashmeres come from China and Mongolia.
Okay.
There's some interesting things here. It's soft and silky, and when you spin it together, it makes the softest, silkiest wool you ever felt. We can call it wool because it's from an animal, right? Wool just means that it's animal hair.
Okay, so wool in and of itself does not necessarily mean it came from a sheep.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It came from an
So
animal.
I think that's a common misconception.
I
Because
agree.
when I think of wool, I think of sheep wool only.
And your standard everyday wool does come from a sheep. That's
Okay.
why we're talking specialty wools.
I see.
Okay. But often these specialty wools are woven together, like I was saying. They're
Yeah.
woven with something else because they're so high quality and expensive that to get a garment 100% made out of these high qualities is rare. So when you do find 100%, here's what you're looking at.
Okay.
So we find 100% cashmere sweaters a lot.
Yes.
And even sometimes suit jackets.
Yep.
So the fiber is very fine. Coming from a cashmere goat, normally it comes from the underbelly. But it's very strong and soft. So that's what makes it great. Ounce for ounce, it's more insulating than any other fiber.
Okay, so that's why like nice winter stuff that's meant for the winter to help keep you warm is usually cashmere.
Yes.
Because you can make it thinner and it still keeps you much, much warmer.
Exactly right. It resists wrinkles for the most part and doesn't attract lint, but it's not as durable as something like sheep's wool.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, when we're looking at cashmere pieces at the thrift, it's got a hole.
It's got a hole. We're going to get to that in a second.
Yeah.
This is so interesting, y'all. Perk up, perk up. The higher the elevation, the finer and softer the fleece.
Oh, where they live, you mean? Yeah, okay.
So Iran makes cashmere, but the fibers aren't as fine as the goats in China.
Oh, and the Mongolian ones, because they're higher up? Okay. Very interesting.
Isn't
Who
that
knew?
strange? That's what makes it specialty.
Okay.
And one goat only produces 4 ounces of fleece a year.
Are you serious?
I am serious. So to get 100% made of something.
Yeah.
Now, when we say 100% cashmere, it could be Iranian cashmere. It doesn't mean it's Mongolian cashmere.
Right, there's no distinction there.
There is a distinction.
Well.
With your little paws. If you feel it.
What I mean by, they're not like on the tag.
Right.
I've never seen a tag in my life where they're like, this is 100% Mongolian cashmere.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
But this is why I say when you're thrifting, a St. John's Bay 100% cashmere is probably not the same as a St. John 100% cashmere.
That is absolutely true. Just like there's varying tiers or levels or whatever you want to call it of everything else, cashmere is the same way.
Right. And the way the yarn is spun can cost more or less, and the quality of the fibers, all of it matters. So I am not a, hey, just pick up anything cashmere kind of girl. I'm not. One of the very, very bad things about cashmere and any goat fiber is that moths love it. I mean, they love it.
Right. You've seen the meme with the moth and the flame? It's even worse than
that. So you got to be really careful. You got to get some cedar. If you have cashmere in your house, we have it all over our office where we store our clothes.
Yeah.
They hate lavender. You got to get rid of the moths.
Yeah, they're no good.
And it doesn't shrink as much as, like, say, a merino wool or a regular sheep's wool, and it doesn't itch as much. So a lot of people like cashmere for its wearability.
Yeah.
Here's the thing you need to know about cashmere. Dry cleaning is a no-go.
I'm sorry, what?
Do not. Even if it says dry clean only, that's a CYA thing that people put on a tag. Cashmere doesn't like it.
Okay.
Okay? You can soak it, and you can look up directions on how to clean cashmere. You can do it at your house. You soak it with some laundry soap, lukewarm water. You soak it for a couple minutes. You take it out. You rinse it. Sometimes you rinse it in a vinegar. You take it out. You pat it dry, and you leave it to dry flat on a towel. That's how you treat cashmere.
Okay.
It keeps it fluffy and nice and soft. The dry cleaning chemical agents are a no-go.
The fibers don't like that.
They ain't like it.
Okay.
Okay, next. Also comes from a goat. What other thing do you think comes from a goat? Quiz show time.
I got nothing.
Mohair.
Okay.
Did you know that was from a goat?
No, I had absolutely no idea.
Okay, mohair comes from the Angora goat.
Oh, come on now. There's Angora goats?
Oh, there's Angora goats. Oh, there's Angora goats. The great thing about mohair is it's really fluffy, and it looks like fuzzy.
Yeah.
To the touch. It feels fuzzy, but soft, not in an itchy way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't tend to shrink or felt like regular wool. Felting means okay.
Scrunched together?
Yes.
Okay.
But it can mat if it gets wet. All right?
Okay. All right.
It absorbs moisture because it is kind of fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Moths also love mohair. So moths will eat the crap out of old vintage plush as well because a lot of it's made of mohair.
Yeah.
So you got to watch out.
I've also seen like sport coats made out of mohair, like nicer ones.
Look for holes.
Always. Yeah.
The fibers are softly spun so that they create a fuzzy halo. So like they're not wound really, really tight. The yarn, it's like so that we get that fuzzy.
Okay. Halo effect.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing you need to know about mohair: do not steam it.
Okay, don't do it.
Don't steam it. Write it down. Remember it. Put it in your brain. Put a sign by your steamer. If it has mohair in it, do not steam it. It hates it.
Hot tips.
Hot tips.
It
mats. When it's wet, it mats. And so all that fuzzy lovelies, they go right down and they, okay? All right, you can brush your mohair softly. They have brushes for this type of thing to keep it fluffy and nice.
Sweet.
Next, camel hair.
Camel hair.
Okay, this comes from a camel.
Obviously.
I mean, okay.
Right?
It has to be labeled camel hair.
Yes.
So no other thing in the world, if it's camel hair, it is labeled camel hair.
Right.
And it's really important distinction because this fiber is extremely soft, lustrous, and lightweight. It's used a lot in sport coats.
A lot, yes.
It is heavily napped on both sides. That's when you use a loom and you weave it, and then you kind of shh on both sides. Yeah, you kind of shear it, so it's a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah, that was really close to a King of the Hill quote right there.
Okay.
Shishisha.
Okay. It is softer than wool, and here's the thing we love about camel hair. It is naturally water repellent.
Yes, I didn't know that.
Camel hair. Okay, so it is water repellent, and you can tell if you try to steam it.
Oh, will it like bead? There you go.
And it's not that sturdy or durable, so you should always dry clean it.
Okay.
You do want to dry clean.
Dry clean your camel hair.
Well, think about trying to wash it. It's like water repellent.
Oh, well, duh.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is Angora, and this comes from a bunny rabbit.
Yes. And if you've never seen a picture of an Angora rabbit, do yourself a favor and Google that right now.
Well, maybe you could put pictures.
Oh, wow.
See if we have time. It's softer than cashmere, but it's not as sturdy at all. They're littler fibers, and those have to be spun into a yarn in order to make things. So often Angora is blended with stuff, almost always.
Yeah.
It also sheds a lot. So if you have, I remember in the 90s, I had a 100% Angora sweater. It was like my pride and joy.
Oh, fancy.
The thing shed like you would not believe. It went up my nose. I was like, ah! Every time I wore it, it was an experience. Okay. These must be labeled Angora rabbit to not confuse it with Angora goat, which we just learned was mohair.
Okay.
So it will say 100% Angora rabbit fur on your item.
Okay.
It is extremely lightweight. It's warm without being bulky, but again, it sheds, and it can be washed by hand.
There you go.
All right, last one for today is alpaca.
Yes.
All right, this is a special breed of llama.
Watch out, they spit.
Yeah, but it's a llama. A lot of people think an alpaca is an alpaca, but alpaca is a little baby llama.
They're related. Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like a shaggy dog.
It does.
And it has a lot of wool, but no coarse or brittle hairs like a sheep.
Oh, cool.
Very soft hair. And it's more valuable than regular llama wool, which is in things. It's usually very slippery. It's very like silky and slippery.
Yeah, it feels like a slicker cashmere, kind of.
It's slicker. And so it's normally blended with other fibers to make the yarn to make wool. It's very lightweight, and it doesn't have developed scales on it. That's why it's so slippery. It doesn't have any scales.
Okay.
So it's not tend to shrinkage as much as a regular wool would be.
Good to know.
So you can hand wash an alpaca, and you can leave it to dry. I mean, have you ever washed a regular sheep's wool sweater and it's like, it shrinks to like a baby doll size? Well, all of these fibers that I'm talking about today are not as prone to shrinkage as a sheep's wool.
Okay.
So I would look up every single washing instruction because they're all different. Don't just assume it's a specialty wool, I have to dry clean it. That's just not true. In fact, like we talked about, sometimes it's detrimental.
Yeah.
So that's all your specialty wools right now, the basic ones. There's some real specialty ones that we won't get into, but I think that should solve a lot of your questions. When you feel something and you know it's specialty, look at the tag. If there is no tag, you can kind of figure it out. You can kind of.
Yeah.
Like once you feel an Angora, you would not confuse it for a cashmere.
I agree with that.
So maybe go out in search of these items and
like
have a sample.
Go to the mall and look at retail stuff. You know, if you don't have, if you're not for sure about a piece you find, like go feel an Angora piece so you know.
It's 100% apparent if you felt them before.
Yeah.
You cannot confuse these. So that's the good thing, is that once you know, and maybe get a sample piece at the thrift each time, even if it has a hole in it, grab it for $1 so you have it as a reference point or something like that.
That's such a good idea.
That would be my hot tip.
Hot tip!
We gotta go hot ship.
All right, let's go do this.
Action.
Hey, we are ready to ship stuff out. We're trying to get stuff done earlier today.
They know.
Early.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. First up. Oh, this guy. The confetti guy sold.
Douglas Confetti Rainbow Bunny Rabbit White Polka Dots Easter Stuffed Animal. We've had this listed about a week. We picked up a lot of Easter stuff when we were at the bins last. This is Douglas. We love picking up this brand. Normally we sell realistic looking animals from Douglas. This one is an Easter bunny.
Yes.
Whoa.
Hey, guy, is he crying?
He has got some...
Looks like painter's tape or something. Uh-oh.
I did not... None of us saw this.
No. Well, maybe... Scalpel?
I think I'm gonna have to cut it.
Doctor?
Yeah. It is like sticky tack.
Yeah. That's weird.
How did both of us miss this?
I don't know. It looks like it's like a misprinted, confetti dot or something.
Oh, yeah. It is not. I am not afraid to get in here and cut. Okay. Doing a little surgery.
Yep, we're good. We're good. Do you need me to, hold something with a tweezer?
Let me tweezer I put over here. You tweeze it. Hold it in the middle. The low spot. And that's what I'm trying to cut right under that.
That's teamwork right there, people.
Still there.
A little bit, but it's much better than it was.
Grab that guy.
I can just kind of... Boom.
Okay, can you get these little guys?
Hmm?
Can you get the little guys?
It's very... Okay. Nope.
It's not the right...
I'm not grabbing the right spot.
This is highly entertaining television, I
I'm
tell you.
sure. All right,
We're
try
here
that.
for you. All the time. I have a little bald spot in a second. If we're not careful here. Oh, okay. This is what I don't recommend doing. Is pulling like that because you'll get a big patch.
All right, are we better? I think that looks better.
And you just do like a little bit of residual.
Okay. There we go. All right, friend. Into the poly mailer you go.
Okay, that guy sold for $29.95 plus $4.99 shipping.
And that was a bins pickup. That was, we paid 37 cents.
Not all plush is like this, right? This is the right thing at the right time because
Yeah.
it's probably going to be an Easter gift.
For sure.
And sometimes we have some Easter bunnies that are worth a lot, and then we just waited. Hopefully they'll sell this season. Just waited. Okay, this is Beach Mist Botanical After Sun Spray. I don't know. I got it in a subscription box.
We're gonna need a little bit of bubble for that.
Okay. Oh, we need to order bubble wrap. Dang it.
Yeah, we do.
This came from a subscription. It sold for $9.95. Out of my house. This doesn't fit in a purple.
I haven't tried yet.
Your favorite purple.
I know, right?
Yeah, it'll fit.
Cool.
Okay.
This is just a little redundancy.
All right. I'm not sure if I paid for shipping on this or not. Or if they paid. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of times with the beauty products, in order to stay competitive, you have to charge free shipping.
The beauty product was free shipping.
Yeah, so it's okay. It weighs 5 ounces.
Sweet. There you go. Okay. Tell the people about this Hey jacket.
Hey, here. This is Anthropologie. I don't pick up this brand. I mean, I do pick up Anthropologie, but this is, y'all, I can't.
Is it
It's
too
hairy.
folded?
This is a jacket. So HEI is the brand, and it's one of Anthro's house brands. It is weighing 14 ounces, so that's okay.
Actually, more like 15, because this thing is
Why does it
not
do that?
zeroed.
You better reweigh everything. 15.5. Poly it.
Perfect.
And it was an older style. It was a utility jacket. I put utility jacket. The key here is that it was an extra small petite.
Oh, very nice.
And I think that people like myself, I keep saying it over and over again, that's what we're looking for. So we type that into the search. And somebody else needed this. We have to go online to get our clothes anyway. And it sold for $28 plus shipping. It's going to be a 16-ounce package. Let me make sure I weigh these.
So I know that there might be people screaming at us already right now going, it's 16 ounces, you have to ship it priority mail. No, you don't. The way to get around that is when you're using the shipping tool on eBay and you're purchasing your shipping label, if you input the weight as 0 pounds, 16 ounces, you can still ship it first class. Next up.
So I guess the lesson there is I don't pick up Anthropologie house brands regularly unless they're in a petite or plus size. Those seem to do okay. What is this?
This is
Wild
the
Fox.
Wild Fox V-neck sweater.
Let's see if I can show you the tag here. We do pick up Wild Fox. There was a Target thing that happened and a Costco thing that happened, so we don't pick, I can't do this. We don't pick it up that much anymore. If you can find something that says Wild Fox and it's in a gold label, that one's really good. That one still holds its value. This sold for $24, and it was just like a regular black sweatshirt. I'm not mad at that.
Nope.
Lots of clothes going out today. I don't know why. 12 ounces.
There you go.
Okay, this is a chaser. You guys saw us list a bunch of this if you're in our Facebook group. This is a Grateful Dead shirt. We do really well with the Chaser brand collabs. And this is no different. This was new at tags. It's a really cool Grateful Dead print if you're into the Dead. I just took an offer on this to get a quick conversion. We just listed it. And it sold for $28 plus shipping. Four ounces? Is that what this was?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a Talbot's open front cardigan. At least that's what the ticket says.
Yeah. Might need a lint roll. Yikes. So this is really, really old. We have had this.
Ow.
Dan, what'd you do?
I, whacked my thumb. It's okay.
Okay, so this leather on the inside was rolling up and it looked really gnarly. Okay, this is an open front cardigan with leather trim. This is Talbot's. We don't normally pick up this brand, but again, it is petite. You're sensing a theme here. The internet will tell you that you cannot sell petite. I do not agree. That was my song for you today.
That's so nice.
That was your theme song. See how that's like rolling up? It looks gnarly, but it's not ripped.
It's not bad, yeah.
It's just like these black items just pick up so much, and I would never want someone to open this and just, just like all crusties. It's not crusty, but like lint and flip this. Oh gosh, flip it over. We probably should clean the desk each day.
Yeah.
When we're selling black items, that would make more sense. This is not cat hair. Mojo is not allowed in here. This is just everyday fuzz. If you do have a pet, I highly recommend just having a separate workspace. Because when we had the studio apartment, even where he wasn't, cat hair was like getting onto things. We're like, gosh. Okay, it's better than it was, huh?
Yep.
It took two rolly rolls, so there was definitely some improvements needed. So at the right price, this is $2.99. Maybe I got this for a costume. I don't think I pick up Talbot's for $2.99 anymore.
No.
I don't think I ever would have. I think I want to kind of like make this go down.
I mean, it's like a folded tag. It's not really...
I know, but when they open it, I just want it to look good. Okay, we'll see how much this weighs. It sold for $22, which is about what I would expect. I've had it a while.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That could potentially be over. Yep, it is. It's right over. 1 pound, 1 ounce. Ugh.
Not happy. Okay, where's it going? Going to North Carolina. Yeah, that's the best. Flat rate envelope.
Okay, that's a flat rate envelope right there. Okay. This is a original Xbox controller, still factory sealed in the original plastic. I got very happy when I found this.
You did not find it, girl.
You found it. And then I got very happy when she found it. That's right.
I didn't know what it was.
Look, is this good? Like, yes, this is very good. Because we bought this for $4.94.
Seeing if this thing will origami it. No, it's not.
Nope.
It's too tall and too wide. It might have to go in the Super Chewer.
Super Chewer. That's a perfect fit.
So I sold this for $124 on an offer. I had it listed for $150. I've probably sent out 30 to 40 offers on this over 3 months, and finally the right buyer came along. So $124 is a great profit.
That's incredible. Yeah. Stop judging me.
Would I? Would I ever judge you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tape it.
I'm going to tape it.
Oh, he's going to tape it. This man is not afraid of some tape. So this is our last order for today. They were all on eBay. We had 7 that had paid by the time we started shipping. Normally we ship later in the day and more orders would have accumulated.
Yeah.
But this is good. 7's good.
We'll take it.
Thank you to those of you who have been joining our live listings at night. It's very great. If you can't join at night, it's no problem. You can watch them during the day. If you want to see our shenanigans and how we do what we do. It's not perfect.
Nope.
But I think it's helpful to see how someone else does it. If you're working in a vacuum, you know, it's like...
For sure. Yeah, and somebody said it's like having a co-op that you can go to get stuff done, and like if you have questions, you can ask questions. But it just helps to have other people working alongside.
Yeah. And you can ask questions after the fact in the comments. We still get them.
Yeah.
So if you don't list at night, you're still able to watch it and participate after the fact. So if you list during the mornings, by all means, watch last night's live during the morning, and you can still have that same experience.
Right. Here we go. Oh, 1 pound, 6 ounces.
Okay, and this is going to Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay, we're 7 by 10 by 4.
Okay. That might be a...
We'll see. These, it usually ends up a little bit cheaper than I expect, this kind of stuff.
All right.
Yeah, see, that's only $8.85.
Okay. Checking the time. We're going to try to get this video uploaded. By the time we leave. So maybe an early upload. Let us know what you think about the early upload, and is that better for you? Maybe since people are working. I think for us it just depends on the day.
Agreed.
Every day is different.
Yeah. Every
day has a new challenge. Yay.
Something new decides to pop up every day. Yeah, you're right. All right, first up is the Microsoft controller. There you go. There you go. The Wild Fox sweater. Yep. The confetti bunny. Hey jacket. Flat rate. Right? No, it's not. You're right. My bad. Sorry. This is the flat rate, the Talbots. The Lifestyle Co. Beach Mist. And Chaser shirt. Sweet. Everything was pretty easy, no stress today, shipping wise, I mean.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go check in with the Mojo. It's early, he's probably sleeping, and then post office time. Hello? All right, friends, we are back from the post office, and we're going to find out what we really made.
Okay, so you're gonna go on along the ride with me for bookkeeping today since I have to do it anyway. So I went to my eBay, I went to selling, I went to payments, and then all transactions. This is where I get the numbers to fill in the receipts, or if you have a spreadsheet where you would get the numbers. This, we're gonna start with the Chaser Grateful Dead. Hopefully you can see because my computer is tiny.
Let me try to...
So it says $32.99.
Hang on 1 second. Point to that again, please. Got it. Okay.
Okay, we sold it for $28, but this is what the buyer paid with shipping.
Okay.
This does not include sales tax or anything like that. We don't care about that because eBay does that for us.
Right.
So if we want to know the total the buyer paid for our bookkeeping, I put sale price, I put $32.99, and then I can see here that it's sold as a promoted listing. So $445 plus $28 is my fees.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that. $448 plus 28?
28.
28.
445 plus 28.
$445 plus 28. So we paid $473 in fees. We sold it on February 8th. And the shipping
$358.
is $358. Dan wrote it on the sheet for me.
Yep.
All right, so this is what I'm going to put into Vendo at the end. Okay, Beach Mist. Beach Mist, where are we? We were right here, $9.95, so they did not pay shipping. That's okay.
That is.
$156 plus 10 cents. I can do that. It's $166 in fees,
Oh, yeah.
and the shipping on that was $387. We don't have time to blur. Talbot's is $752 shipping. They paid $30.99 all in. We sold it on the 8th. And the fees for that were $419. Did not sell promoted. All right, the Hey Hey jacket, $36.99 all in. The buyer paid shipping, and we paid $5.96 to ship it. We paid $4.94 in fees. Sold on 2/8/22. I'm a mess today. The Confetti Bunny is here, $34.94, so they paid $4.99 shipping. $34.94. The sell date was 2/9/22. The fees we paid to eBay were $4.72, and the shipping we paid on that guy was $3.88.
So yeah, this is the other reason that we use these paper receipts is because we transcribe all of this information onto the receipt for each individual item, and then we use that to input the data into Vendo for our analytics. Might not be the fastest and or most efficient way, but this is the system that we found works best for us.
It's the only way we do the bookkeeping.
Yeah.
It piles up otherwise. Well, I guess the answer is Dan was trying to do the bookkeeping, and then he didn't do it because other things took priority, and I can't do spreadsheets, so I couldn't take over where he was.
Right.
So this is the only way that works for us because I cannot handle a spreadsheet. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, this sold for $124, so they did not pay shipping on the Xbox. Should have charged shipping on that. They would have paid it. Normally, if it's a higher thing, you can just charge shipping.
I mean, I think we put it on free shipping and priced it a little higher because that's what the competitive listings were.
See.
Yeah.
Because we sold that, we listed it a while ago. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. We're going to put it in a Vendo and see how much we made today. Okay, so that's normally what I do while Dan's at the post office. And now we're back to where we normally are. Chaser. Active. We have a lot of Chaser in our closet. Here's the Grateful Dead Skull and Roses. We sold it on eBay for $32.99. It cost us $4.32 with tax. Marketplace fees were $4.73 and shipping was $3.58. We made $20.36 on that. We've got this Beach Mist. Market sold. Sold for $9.95. Paid $5.40. This was a beauty box thing. We often lose money on these a little bit. $3.87, but it evens out. 98 cents. Like, it's never a ton. Talbots. There it is. Okay, we sold this for, come on, $30.99 all in. We paid $2.24 for it. Marketplace fees were $4.19 and $7.52 to ship it. $17.04. We know that wasn't made of a high quality wool because it was so heavy. Because it was a petite sweater, it should not have weighed over a pound. See? Mm-hmm. If it was a high quality wool, it would have been much lighter.
Oh, okay, good to know.
We know that. Hey, hey. Okay, they paid $36.99 all in. We paid $7.57. Marketplace fees were $4.94, and the shipping was $5.96. We made $18.52 on that guy. Douglas Confetti. They paid $34.94. We paid 37 cents. $4.72 for marketplace fees, and the shipping was $3.88. Made $25.97 on that little guy. Paid for our whole bin strip that day.
Yes, it did.
I think we've already paid for that whole bin strip with another item. Wild Fox. It's the only Wild Fox we have. Marcus sold $32.99 all in. We paid $6.48 for that. It was in some kind of box. Would not pay that at the thrift. Marketplace fees were $4.67 and $4.42 to ship. $17.42 profit. And the Xbox controller. Huh?
Hmm?
X dash box?
No. Maybe put a... Oh.
Aha! I saw it!
Just do Xbox and then a space. No. Weird. There it is. Strange.
I don't know. Marcus sold on eBay. It sold for $124 even, and we paid $4.94. Marketplace fees were $15.84, and the shipping was $8.85.
You gotta click on it. There you go.
$94.37 profit.
That's awesome.
And that one little guy. Okay,
let's
what do we
check out
made?
the total for the day.
So we go to here to analytics, and we go to today. 302 in sales, and this very early in the day.
Right.
And 192 profit so far today, 7 items.
Sweet.
I'll take it.
We will definitely take that.
Yes. You want to see our running month to date?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Every day we check it out. 80 sold. We're almost at $17.45 profit in 8 days.
That's impressive.
I like it.
I like it. All right, you guys, it was a little bit of a shorter video today. No bonus haul.
My earring.
But we got other stuff we have to get to. And we'll be back in time for the live tonight at 7:30. So we hope to see everybody there.
Bye.
Bye.